In the subtle spheres where the soul dwells when it is not incarnated somewhere, in the different worlds existing in the infinite universe, the soul lives in a homogeneous situation. That means the soul lives together with other souls who have similar vibrations and therefore have a similar evolution. On the contrary, when the soul incarnates on the earth, the souls, the different souls, live in a heterogeneous environment. It means all together with different kind of vibrations, many of them not in resonance because of the different state of evolution of the souls, and also because of the different beings incarnating on the earth, many of them not having a soul, and therefore being occupied by entities of very many different kinds. After death, when the souls come together in the spiritual world, as I just said, they are together with other souls having the same resonance, the same vibration, the same level of evolution. That doesn't mean they are all the same, because the souls have different characteristics. Therefore, they are not all the same, but they do have the same vibration. In the spiritual world, they reflect upon the experience they have just made on earth or on whatever world they were incarnated. They reflect upon what they have learned through the experience and upon what they haven't managed to learn or to cope with. And therefore they put this point in which they didn't succeed, let's say, in the list of the different points they have to go through in future experiences on earth or on other worlds. This is a time of reflections, considerations, but also this is a time to rest, because after each experience they have gone through incarnating, the souls are quite exhausted and they need to rest and also spend some time in their favorite, let's call it, pastime. In future videos I will also talk about that. Of course, all this is referred to souls with a certain kind of evolution. As I just said, in the spiritual world, we join souls with the same kind of resonance. Therefore, bad souls will be together with other bad souls. And because they are bad, they won't have a good time. On the contrary, it will be very tough and heavy and dark. In future videos I will talk also about this. Now let's go back to the souls in evolution. They rest, they enjoy being together, they occupy themselves with pastimes which are, in any case, always evolutive actions. Even when they are playing with colors, with music, with theater, when they are playing roles in order to understand, for instance, what was the best action they should have taken when confronting situations that in their incarnation they didn't manage to cope with. Eventually, the time comes when they feel ready to incarnate again, and they choose to incarnate on the earth. Now it comes the time when they have to decide what kind of family, what kind of era, time, what kind of geography, what kind of situations, and what kind of personality the human beings they will incarnate should manifest in order for them, the souls, to explicit the task they want to fulfill in the best way. It takes time, and the masters, the different masters following each group of souls, are always there suggesting, considering, reflecting together with the souls, so that they will manage to make the best choice. On the other hand, it is not said that when the soul feels ready to incarnate, the most proper human being will be free, will be at disposal to be filled by the soul. At this point, the soul has to wait or to look for the less worse human vehicle, human personality at disposal. Sometimes it happens that the human vehicles ready are not at all good for the purpose the soul has chosen to fulfill during the next incarnation, but the soul has become impatient. Together with the guides and masters, they may reflect upon choosing a not suitable personality and human vehicle, presenting the pros and contras of that choice in order for the soul to understand what kind of challenges he or she will be confronting if choosing that particular human vehicle with that particular personality. Nevertheless, there are souls who, in spite of all warnings, choose that particular unsuitable human vehicle and human personality. In doing that, the soul knows life will be hard and perhaps even almost impossible. And if this is the case, it may happen that the soul, at some point during the incarnation, will leave the human vehicles, letting it open to receive perhaps another soul or another entity, or just being there empty, simply led by the personality of the human being. The personality of a human being is what you can read through an astrological chart, because the astrological chart refers to the moment when that vehicle, that human vehicle, appears on Earth and will be subdued to the rules of nature, of the physical world. Astrology is determined by the position of the different planets in the cosmos around the Earth. instilling certain characteristics, qualities, temper, preferences, capacities, and of course, inabilities. If the personality is too harsh, too egocentric, or even too mean, nasty, wicked, the soul must be so tough, so strong to get through such a thick personality. And it is not said that even a strong soul will manage to create an opening in that tenseness, obliging the soul to capitulate.